Hello friends, welcome to Kamath Astrology, and in today's video we will cover an important transit, that is Saturn or Shani is moving into the Shravan Nakshatra on 22nd January 2021 and will stay in this nakshatra till 17th February 2022. So in this video let us study the impact of this transit. Om Shri Ramaya Namaha. Now, before we start, let me give a brief background on the Shravan Nakshatra. The Shravan Nakshatra lies in the Makar Rashi. It is the second nakshatra within the Makar Rashi. The first nakshatra being the Uttarashada Nakshatra. The second nakshatra lies completely in the Makar Rashi, and that is the Shravan Nakshatra, and following that we have the Dhanishta Nakshatra. So now Saturn is moving from the chamber called Uttarashada Nakshatra within Makar Rashi into the chamber called Shravan Nakshatra. Shravan Nakshatra is the nakshatra which is ruled by the moon. Now Shravan Nakshatra is a very divine nakshatra. The deity of this nakshatra is none other than Lord Vishnu in the form of Vaman Avatar. Okay, and the symbol of this nakshatra is three footsteps, symbolizing the three footsteps taken by Lord Vaman covering the earth, heaven. So the story is as follows. Bali was a great king among the Asuras, okay, and he wanted to conquer heaven. So he performed a yajna, and during that yajna, Lord Vishnu came down to earth in the form of a Brahmin boy. Bali was known for his ability to give whatever people asked him for. So, just as the yajna was going on, this Brahmin boy came and he asked Bali to give him three footsteps of land. Bali initially laughed at this request because he was a king owning several kingdoms, several villages, and this boy was asking him just for three footsteps of land. However, Bali's guru Shukracharya was very smart, and through his divine vision, he could see that the boy was none other than Lord Vishnu himself. And he told Bali not to give what the boy is asking him, because if he agrees to give what the boy asks him, he will lose everything. However, Bali was the grandson of Prahlad and he had great respect for Lord Vishnu. So Bali said that I have already done the sankalpa of giving this boy what he wants, and therefore I will give him what he wants. Lord Vishnu smiled at Bali, and Lord Vishnu started growing in size. In his first footstep, he covered the entire heavens. In his second footstep, he covered the earth. And then he asked Bali, where do I place my third footstep? Bali said, I have lost everything, but a person's body belongs to himself. So you place your third footstep on my head. And the Lord placed his third footstep on Bali's head, pushing Bali down into the Patal Lok. In a way, Bali was blessed by Lord Vishnu by placing his foot on his head, and therefore people born in this nakshatra, they are said to be blessed by Lord Vishnu, provided they learn to give up their ego. The people born in this nakshatra are also known to be highly generous, just as Bali was very generous. Another symbol of this nakshatra is the human ear. Shravan also means to hear, to listen, to understand, and to grasp something through hearing. This nakshatra is said to be the birth star of goddess Saraswati, and therefore it symbolizes knowledge which is gained through hearing and listening. Now, what is happening on 22nd January 2021? Shani is moving into this nakshatra of Shravan. Okay, Shani is also a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. Now remember that the Shravan nakshatra falls inside the Makar Rashi. The Shravan nakshatra is ruled by the moon, and the entire Makar Rashi is ruled by Shani. Makar Rashi is the natural 10th house in the zodiac belt, and therefore it symbolizes status, government, structure, order, discipline, hard work. So, what happens when Shani moves into the Shravan Nakshatra? Shravan Nakshatra is ruled by the moon, and therefore it also represents our emotions. Okay, when Shani moves into the Shravan Nakshatra, it makes you think very deeply, it makes you a deep thinker, it makes you introspect into many things. Also, Jupiter is already present in Shravan Nakshatra from 7th January 2021, and Jupiter also symbolizes higher learning and wisdom. Okay, Saturn is also entering into this nakshatra, which means that this is a very good time to learn new things, to gain wisdom. Okay, on the negative side, these two big planets are coming together in the same nakshatra, and whenever such two big planets come together in the same nakshatra, like Shravan, they can indicate a financial scam which is going to come out. Okay, so in the times ahead, you will see lot of financial scams coming out. Some scams related to banks, some scams related to the stock market, etc. We had a similar combination of Saturn and Jupiter earlier in 1991-92, and that time the Harshad Mehta scam in the stock market came out, and millions of people lost their money in this scam. So this transit of Saturn into the Shravan Nakshatra is very good for those people who are interested in learning singing, dancing, okay, any new technology, etc. Because Shravan Nakshatra is all about learning through hearing. This sign is the sign of justice. Okay, and just as Bali was humbled by Lord Vishnu, the combination of Jupiter and Saturn in this nakshatra humbles a person and makes him lose his ego. Okay, so it creates circumstances or situations that make you humble in life, that teach you the significance of humility. It is also a time when justice is done. Saturn is the lord of justice, okay, and Jupiter is the guru or the advisor, and Jupiter is always the one who gives right advice. So during this period, you will see lot of scams coming out, especially financial scams related to banks, stock market, etc. Okay, so if the stock market is going up and you find a stock suddenly rising up, do not get tempted to invest in that stock. Be very careful with your investment approach. Try not to invest much in stock market and spread your money across multiple banks rather than keeping it in a single bank. Now remember that Saturn and Jupiter are in Shravan Nakshatra. Sun is in the Uttarashada Nakshatra. Okay, Sun represents the government, and Saturn, Jupiter, Sun, Mercury, and Pluto, all of these are in the same sign of Capricorn, which means there is intense tension in the sign of Capricorn. When many people are present in the same room, there is lot of noise, there is lot of discussion. Okay, so Capricorn is the sign where a lot of activity is taking place right now, and therefore you are seeing many protests such as the farmers protest. Okay, many scams coming out in this period. Also, all these planets are intensely looking at the sign of Cancer or Kark. The sign of Cancer or Kark represents our borders. Okay, and when Rahu transits into the Rohini Nakshatra on 27th January 2021, it means two nakshatras of the moon will be occupied by malefic planets. That is, Shravan Nakshatra will be occupied by Saturn, and Rohini Nakshatra will be occupied by Rahu, and therefore our borders will experience a lot of tension post 27 January 2021. If you ask me, this is a very good time for the Aries ascendant, okay, as well as for the Taurus ascendant. For Gemini ascendant, this is a mixed period because Saturn has entered into your 8th house. Okay, and he is also the ruler of your ninth house. So you can expect some kind of sudden tensions in your workplace, in your work environment, etc. But if you work hard, if you remain focused, then Saturn eventually gives you success. For the Cancer ascendant or the Kark ascendant, this is going to be a tough time because Rahu has entered into the Rohini Nakshatra, which is ruled by Moon, on 27 January 2021, and Saturn has already entered into the Shravan Nakshatra on 22nd January 2021. So, two nakshatras of the moon have malefic planets, and therefore it will impact the Cancer ascendant in a big way because Cancer is all about emotions and nurturing. So, the health of your mother, the relationship with your mother may face some stress at this point in time. For a Leo ascendant, this combination is occurring in the sixth house of disease, loans, debts, and workplace. Okay, so in your workplace, you will experience a lot of tension, or you may experience some health issues related to your joints and intestines. A very good time for the Virgo ascendant or the Kanya ascendant, but do take care of your health because Saturn is your sixth lord placed in the fifth house. Okay, so in this period, you may experience some kind of friction with your children, but overall, it is a good time for you to learn something new and to gain new knowledge. For the Tula ascendant or the Libra ascendant, this combination is occurring in your fourth house of property, vehicles, peace, and prosperity. Okay, so in this period, you may experience some disputes related to property, related to your vehicles. Also, I would suggest if you are born with the Tula ascendant or the Libra ascendant, do not drive the vehicles yourself or go out on a long drive. Instead, have a driver driving the car for you. For a Scorpio ascendant, this combination is occurring in the third house. Your ascendant already has Ketu in it. Okay, and therefore you will find some stress in your relationships, especially with your mother, or some issues related to property because Saturn rules your fourth and third house. For the Dhanu ascendant or the Sagittarius ascendant, this combination is occurring in the second house, which means this is a great period where you will gain a lot of wealth. Okay. However, there could be disputes in your family, and that may result in lack of some mental peace for you. Overall, this transit is very good for a Sagittarius ascendant. For a Capricorn ascendant, this combination is occurring in the ascendant itself. Saturn here makes you a deep thinker. Okay, and it is a very good time for you to learn new skills, to gain some new knowledge. So if you are studying for a certification, if you are doing a course, to put your full effort in it and you will succeed. But take care of your health because there are so many planets present in your ascendant. The sun is also present in the ascendant and is in conjunction with Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury. Okay, so you may experience some health issues and some problems in your workplace. Now, for an Aquarius ascendant, this combination is occurring in the 12th house. Saturn rules your first house and 12th house, and the first house lord is in the 12th house. Okay, so what this means is you will face heavy financial expenditure. You may also go on a foreign journey related to work. It is a good time for you to indulge in research related activities because you will get great success. So if you are doing a PhD, if you are doing some kind of research for Aquarius ascendant or Kumbh ascendant, this is a great time. But do take care of your financial expenditures because Sun as well as Saturn are present in your 12th house. Do take good care of the health of your father because that may suffer a bit as Sun and Saturn are in conjunction in the 12th house. For the Pisces ascendant, this transit initially brings about a lot of tension in the workplace or in the business or the profession in which you are. But eventually it will give you a lot of gains because Saturn is also the 11th lord and the 12th lord in your case. Okay, so Saturn is definitely going to give you some kind of gains from a foreign land or from foreign people. So, a good time for the Pisces ascendant, but initially, this transit will bring about some stress. Now, as far as India is concerned, this transit brings out major scams, major issues. You may see some banks collapse, you may see some crashes in the stock market in the times ahead. Also, when Venus enters into the sign of Capricorn, around 9th February and 12th February, we will have almost 7 planets in the sign of Capricorn, and all of these will be aspecting the sign of Cancer. The sign of Cancer or Kark represents India's borders and India's neighbors. So, in this time, there will be border issues, there will be conflicts, okay, and there will be border disputes. So, India needs to be very cognizant and aware and keep its armed forces ready to meet any eventuality between 9th Feb and 12th Feb. So, friends, this is my analysis of Saturn transit into the Shravan Nakshatra starting 22nd January 2021 and going on till almost 17th February 2022. So, Saturn is going to bring about major changes in the government. He is going to reveal major scams and expose all the bad people completely. So friends, if you like this video, please mark it as liked on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to our channel, Kamath Astrology, you can do so by clicking the subscribe button. For any consultation, any queries, please email me at astrosevaworld@yahoo.com and I'll be glad to assist you. So friends, thanks a lot. Take care. We'll see you soon shortly with another video. Till then, bye. Stay safe.